How are your emotions affecting you at this time? This is going to be a Moonology activation reading, and this is going to tell you how in your life your emotions have been altering and changing and aligning you to the circumstances, patterns, or environments, people that you're connecting to in your daily life and your daily choices. Now, this message is based on the moon phases. And Moonology, if you didn't know, is very aligned to Capricorn energy. And I think that's maybe why this message is coming through, because it is Capricorn season, and Capricorn builds the foundation of our life. So the energies that come out in this Moonology reading are going to be setting the tone of that foundational aspect of how you're moving along forward into 2026. Let's see, we have Scorpio new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. So this tells me, and you see like the green, that's like the heart chakra, but it's also the emotions of Scorpio. This tells me that your emotions are trying to come out and tell you something, but they haven't been to the surface yet, or you're only staying surface level at this time. And then we have last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Your emotions are wanting you basically to go deeper so that your mind gets clearer. It feels like they're in direct proportion to each other. So if your mind has been chaotic, troubled, overwhelmed, anxious, any of those things, then it's because there's something about your emotions that you're not like tapping into. Does that make sense? Let's go ahead and get a couple more cards from this other Moonology deck I have. And I am having a Moonology live activation on January 17th from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And during this live activation, we are going to, basically I'm going to teach you how to use Moonology in your everyday life and utilize the moon phases. So this is especially important for women in allowing yourself to align to the general energies of the moon so that you can manifest what you want. All right, we have two cards come out. A time for healing, the balsamic moon. This really goes back to this emotion card of going deeper. Like there's something very hidden internally within you in your emotions, and it's clouding your mind or clouding your judgment. It's almost like it's preventing you from seeing the path clearly forward, or it's like almost like, I don't know if you're just like afraid of going deeper into those waters, but it feels like this is something that is some kind of pattern that you have experienced, and it's a time for healing that pattern right now. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So the pattern would be that you're not showing your full emotional spectrum, is what this is basically saying. So when you clear your mind, you will go deeper emotionally. So it kind of creates like a peace for you. And then you will be able to show your authentic self and heal maybe people pleasing, or heal your fears, or heal like a lack mentality. It's almost like, how can people really love you if you don't really show them your true self? Or how can people be attracted to you for business and money and opportunities if you don't show the real self, right? Let's go ahead and get a little bit more. Be humble, first quarter moon in Leo. So there's something about your energy that maybe you have to wear a mask to present yourself. And this Leo energy, I mean, oftentimes, you know, a lion is presenting itself as the king of the jungle. And so this is saying that you don't always have to be the king of the jungle, that you can be open and vulnerable with your emotions. Collective, this is really good energy for this time, especially if you're setting that new foundation for going into 2026. This is going to be really valuable for you to creating that emotional foundation that allows you to build authentic truth and the wild freedom for the fire horse year. And it's a time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So we have 2 Scorpio energetic cards here. This says a lot. Scorpio is one of the deepest encompassing signs of the zodiac and energies archetypes that we have. The Scorpio energy knows the deepest, darkest waters. They're not afraid to explore those realms. And it does feel like something is really going to be coming up for you. Like I'm seeing like something floating from the bottom of the ocean. And it feels like it's finally like going to get like sunlight. And that's why it's turning like this color. This feels really good though. And it also feels like this is going to heal you like really rapidly. Like what I'm seeing in my mind is something floating from the bottom of the ocean, but it's floating like really, like it's like a cord was cut and it's floating up like super fast. So it feels like the healing time on this is like 1 week, like very, very quickly. But it does require that you calm the chatter of your mind and you allow yourself to kind of like feel grounded in this energy. This is going to allow the world to see your true authentic value and self, and not just see, but love, accept, praise, and devote, and all these other different things for you, maybe that you've been wanting. Let's see. What has collective been seeking out? Like, what has this been preventing collective from doing? Another Aquarius card. Okay. Full moon in Capricorn. We're in Capricorn season. Take a reality check. And first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. You may have been with this Gemini energy of the clearing the mind. And then this take a reality check. You may have been having your mind be a little bit too cluttered by like other people's opinions or energies or like whatever you're watching on TV or on social media. It's almost like influence is what I'm getting, right? And that Capricorn energy, just like we talked about the moonology, phases being a foundation for your everyday choices in life, that Capricorn energy wants you to build a stable, secure foundation that everything else can be built upon, and you don't have to worry then like, oh, well, how am I going to do this because I don't have this in place yet. Capricorn energy allows you to build rapidly through systems that are energetically efficient and effective for you to reach your goals. I love Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn stellium, so I absolutely love Capricorn energy. And Saturn is going into Aries in 2026. So 2026 is going to have huge influence of Capricorn energy as well as Aquarius, which are both coming out in this energetic reading. This is wonderful, collective. I feel like you are on the right track. Just go ahead and allow that inner lion, right? Your leadership, allow it to be humble, allow it to see your true value and not have to really wear a mask is what this feels like it's coming to. It's that Aquarian vibe of like, this is who I am. Love me or don't, I'm always going to be this way, right? And what can collective do to move forward towards their goals? How can collective use this energy to move towards their goals? Full moon in Libra, find a balance. It's totally that. It's becoming balanced within yourself. And this is going to be beneficial for you as far as healing your emotions, but also like the journey forward. Because I said like, what can collective do to move towards your goals? And this is like going down the path towards your goal, which is this full abundance, the full understanding, the full sight, the full perspective, and being able to see things really clearly, right? This Libra energy is like bringing you that balance so you can do that and you can see all these things through your emotional body. Please join me for the Moonology live activation. I am having a special. So individually it's $33.33, but if you want to bring a friend, you get 2 for the price of $44.44. So it's a great deal. It's something wonderful that you could do with your bestie or your sister or your your friend or family, whatever. Or maybe you want to gift it to someone for the new year so that they can have a new foundation in their life. Link is in the description box below for my website to get into the Moonology Live Activation course and all the details about this. I hope this helped, collective. Have a wonderful week.